16 minutes after 6 o'clock. Welcome back, Sunrisers. When you hear that sound of the bass, you know it's now time for the headlines with our girl, Tickles. How are you?
I literally brace every time.
Every day it's something new.
Don't you love it though?
What's up?
You know, Dennis and Yandy, you know what I was thinking? You know, IT and Tami sing for me every time it's headlines time. They have like a little song. I'm not going to put you on the spot, but you know, maybe you guys can work on that as well. It's really nice.
Okay, when do they usually start the singing?
When they introduce me and then they go, when TK come, ta-dam, pa-dam, we don't want bad news,
yes,
pa-dam,
that's
pa-dam, and they
yeah,
like sing a song.
yeah.
So,
That
you know,
counts as
just work
singing,
on
though?
that, all right? All right, let's do that. Good morning, Sunrisers.
All right.
Let's go to the headlines while they work on that, shall we? All right. So, up in the news, what's been up in the news? Concerns spark around road program qualifications. Jamaicans frequently complain about poor road conditions, often making it a central issue in protests. In response, the government launched the $40 billion Spark Road Rehabilitation Program, aiming to address these concerns over the next 2 years. Prime Minister Andrew Holness stated that contractors must go through a pre-qualification process to be considered for the project. However, local contractors argue that the qualifications are too stringent. Richard Mullings, president of the Incorporated Master Builders Association of Jamaica, expressed disappointment, noting that initial communications from the National Works Agency, the NWA, suggested local contractors would be included. After reviewing the pre-qualification criteria, which include maintaining liquid financial resources of $12.8 million US, Mullings believes the requirements are designed to exclude local firms. Mullings is seeking clarification from the government on how they plan to address these concerns.
You see, the thing with something like this, it's very, it's a tricky position. Here's why I say that. It's an issue that really needs to be addressed. The state of our roads is deplorable.
Right.
I don't think anyone can argue about that. The other thing that's very frustrating is the continuous need to redo the roads that were previously done. So then there's an issue then with quality control, I suppose, and the quality of the work being done. And so I agree that there needs to be a stronger vetting process in place to say you are able to do the work, and the work actually comes with a warranty of, say, a year, 5 years, whatever the terms are, depending on how, you know, high traffic usage or whatever.
Right.
I agree with that 100%. And I feel like it's better to spend the money once and spend it properly than to constantly be repairing with mediocre work. Now, as to there being any truth to having to have a liquid of 12.8 million US, I think that could become a bit tricky, obviously, for local contractors, right? But there needs to be something in place to hold the standard to a higher degree, because what is currently happening at present is not feasible. It can't work.
My thing is that clearly it's not some politician who came up with the terms and who designed the framework. It must have been technocrats with sufficient training and experience who said, for this, what we are seeking to do, yes, we will include so and so and so. However, these are the requirements. I don't think that the requirements are designed to be prohibitive of local contractors. I think that the requirements are designed to raise standards to a particular level. And if you don't meet those standards, then you don't meet those standards for this project. I have all the respect that is due for the Master Builders Association, but what I don't appreciate is people who want to now say that you need to pull standards down to our level because we just can't meet it. Realistically, I think that a common complaint has been that there are many local contractors who do slapdash work, some of whom people have the criticism to say, you did the work deliberately poorly so that 6 months later you can get back the next work. And I'm saying, what framework can be put in place to remedy that mischief, so to speak?
Because ultimately it comes down to a bleed of public purse. It's our dollars that end up being wasted in a constant repairing for mediocre work.
See, I hear all of that, and I understand it for sure. But, you know, not to say that that's the case in this particular situation, but requirements have often been used to exclude. and to be exclusive.
Okay.
And so I'm not saying that's
and
that's not the case, not necessarily the case here. But if, let's say, the technocrats came up and said, listen, you know, usually this is what needs to be in place for this type of work to be done. But if we understand our economy, you know, our you know, capacities, then maybe that's something that could be not lowered, as you said, to lower the quality, but at least allow more people to have, local people to have access to getting the work.
But
because
remember,
it would be great for a local person with the great quality to get the job and not be able to not do it, not because they're unable, not because they don't have the team, not because they're not doing quality work, but just because they said, oh, I need X amount of money.
So it might be wrong of me to
what is the reason why you need that, though?
I'm going to assume that figure is the opted figure because that probably covers the cost to repair the road if not done properly. So you'd have to have that liquid so that if you don't do your end of the bargain, if you don't uphold the quality, then you then have to repair it because you're giving me a warranty of X amount of period of time.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm going to assume that figure comes out of. I don't think it comes out of thin air.
So, I mean, there are, mind you, there are local contractors who will easily meet that requirement.
Yeah.
And those are the contractors who will end up getting the project because, again, the Spark program is designed to fix some of the problems that have already always been there.
Recurring problems.
We know, and that's why you need the program. So why design a program that inherently is going to reproduce the problems that the Spark program is designed to fix?
Fair enough. We'll follow it up, though, because I'm curious. We'll follow it up.
Yeah.
We're going to have this conversation again.
I'm sure.
Dennis, is your face?
I'm sure.
Is your face, Dennis? All right, next up in the news, Rockfort Mineral Bath to be reopened after securing a 25-year lease from the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport. Carib Cement Company Limited is embarking on a significant revitalization project for the Rockfort Mineral Bath. The company has pledged to invest $57 million over the next 5 years to restore the facility that's been closed to the public for over 4 years, aiming to reclaim its status as one of Kingston's most revered attractions. Dating back to around 1694, the fort housing the mineral bath holds historical significance, with the mineral spring itself discovered after the Kingston earthquake of 1907. Recognizing the importance of this site to modern visitors, Carib Cement's Managing Director Jorge Martinez emphasized the magnitude of its return to operation. Chairman of Carib Cement, Paris Leo echoed Martinez's sentiments, endorsing the vision to restore the Rockfort Mineral Bath, a location designated as a national monument in 1992, to its former glory as an integral part of Jamaica's cultural and historic heritage.
And then when they start charging people to go, we're going to have a conversation in the headlines about concerns raised over the prohibitive nature.
No,
that
but
everybody
always charged. Even when I was a child, we used to pay to go.
I remember we used to pay to go, and then you're going here, said we should make it that then can go for free. Watch.
No, but come on. We have to be realistic. We have to be
That's
realistic.
what we're going to say on the morning when we have the discussion.
But you know what I'm actually really excited about? As I just mentioned, this actually brings up a sense of nostalgia for me, because I remember going to Bath. It was a nice outing.
Yes.
And I love any opportunity for us to have great recreational activities and opportunities for family-friendly fun. I am here for it.
I'm all for it.
Over there, nice bad. It was lovely.
I used to love it. I used to love it.
I love that it will be back. I think that's exciting.
And we must, when it comes back, we must take care of our things.
That's right.
Because, you know, that is why we can't have nice things, because we don't want to take care of it. Take care of the things, please.
Yeah.
Please take care of the things.
Thank you. Message brought to you by Dennis Brooks.
Yeah, oh, I like that. Okay, dear.
See what I did there? See what I did there?
All right,
Hold
that's
on.
it.
Am I getting my song?
That's it for the headlines. When we return,
it's round 2 of the Sunrise Breakfast Bag Challenge. And that's reigning champion. Let's just say that I've got this in the bag. And I'm afraid for bragging on it. I'm going to brag you lose. But you came. We're going to work
on that, okay?
That's all, folks.
Let's work on that.
That's it for T to the K.
Please come.